Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Everything Virtual. My name is Zane, and today's episode is not a podcast. Trying something a little bit different here midweek. Wanted to do more videos, provide more value for you guys, and really just talk more VR stuff. So, gonna try doing these videos in between, like I guess during the week. We'll see how it goes, but more so just a VR news roundup. And what this essentially is just kind of sharing the articles with you that Ronnie, myself, Damon, and John are all passing around to one another, and that we're kind of texting about in our group chat as potential topics for what we will talk about in the upcoming episode this following weekend in a couple days. But if not, at least we get to share it here with you, some cool stuff that may not make it into an episode. But if it is cool and we definitely want to talk about it more, we will use the podcast format to do a deeper dive. So this is really just for you guys on YouTube. It's a fun way for me to share the news that we are going through and hopefully keep you guys informed on what we're following and keep the conversation going with you. So let me know what you guys think of this video. They'll probably be shorter. It'll probably just be me most of the time. I mean, we'll see how this evolves, and I'll do it at least once a week, maybe twice a week if there's a lot going on or we have a lot of articles to share. So happy Friday. If you're watching this on Friday, that's when I'm recording it. And let's just dive into it. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And essentially, like I said, just show you what we are looking at. Oh, let's do the bigger one. So let me open up that tab. I got 4 stories here that we have been talking about nonstop, and I want to share with you. So this first one is from NikiaAsia.com. Actually, I've never heard of this site before, but there's multiple places where this is trending, where Sony's essentially offering a sneak peek at what their new VR controllers will look like on, when it comes out on the PS5. So not much information aside from what they have here and really just kind of the look and feel. One of the things that we were talking about was there are these like standards that are starting to develop across the field or the VR industry, which is great to see. But they're unique. They're interesting. That when the Oculus Touch controllers came out, those look super interesting too. So I feel like this kind of reminds me of them in some ways, and yet it has its own feel to it. So, more Sony, more PSVR stuff on the way, it seems. And I'm glad that we're able to share that. So, you know what? I will be sharing all the links to this as well in the description below. So feel free to check it out there if you want a closer look. The second one is HTC's VR Facial Tracker. Works on the Quest and Index with some do-it-yourself. Now, this is an article off of Upload VR. And it's essentially just giving the background sorry, guys. It's been a long week, and I'm just trying to be totally real with you right now. So it's just showing how people with other headsets are kind of utilizing both on the Quest and on the Index. The Index makes more sense. So I'm actually very curious to see how this will play out on a Quest if I end up getting a tracker. But the fact that these peripherals that the Vive is offering, or HTC is offering with its Vive, are available for multiple headsets if you do a little jimmy rigging to it. So thought that was interesting, wanted to share. The next one, this seems to be resolved. I was getting actually very curious about this earlier in the week when it was reported that there was an Xbox error message that was referring to a VR headset. Now, Microsoft has come out and said that, VR is not a focus for the console, but it's just weird that it was in there. And if you've been following the last couple of episodes, we have definitely mentioned Microsoft, and I'm more so like just curious what Microsoft's VR strategy is, seeing as how successful the PSVR has become and knowing that Xbox is, a very well-established console. Yeah, why not, Microsoft? Riddle me this. Why wouldn't you? So they kind of doubled down on that, saying that VR is not a focus for the console. So I guess we're a little deflated about that, or at least I was. But we'll see. We'll follow this through. I can't imagine that they would not be into VR for the long run, especially when we know HoloLens and all this other stuff that's come out with their mixed reality projects has been in the mix. So we'll see how that ends up playing out in the 10-15 year run. Maybe, I don't know if they have anything coming down the pipeline now, obviously, and they are adamantly denying it. So we will leave it at that. But if you want to dive into the story of how people got a little hyped up, myself included, for Xbox kind of displaying something related to VR, you can dig into the rabbit hole here on the Road to VR article. And last but certainly not least, this one caught my attention because we are all talking about Apple VR and what Apple is doing in the AR and VR space. And socks. That's the answer. That's exactly what they're doing. But it fascinates me because one of the things that we see, whether that's kind of real right now, although in a very like the treadmill is what I was thinking of. Sorry, that we see the treadmill working. What if you're able to do something in socks, or like emulate it in socks, or do something more than just foot tracking? Haptic socks might be kind of cool. So a lot of stuff. This is all obviously speculation, so don't take anything you read here or see here as official, because I don't think that there's anything that's been officially announced. But we'll go ahead and share this article off of Tech Radar as well. So that's all I had for you guys today. Like I said, this is just a new format, something for me to do some videos throughout the week in between our episodes. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed it, I apologize for stumbling through my first time. It's really weird talking to yourself, so I'll practice on it, and we will chat more VR stuff below. All right, we'll chat more VR stuff in the future and below, actually, in the comments. See, that's where my head was going. Woo! I need to get some sleep. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. Would really appreciate if you could smash that like button. I hate when people say that, but I guess it's you just got when in Rome. So if you like the video, please give us a like. It's a free and easy way to support the channel. We love you guys so much. Continue the conversation down there. Let us know if there's anything else in the news VR related that you think we should have on our radar. And we will leave it at that. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will be back on Monday with a new episode for you guys. All right, take care.